Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Scared Soldier back with another Borderlands 3 video, and in today's video we are going to be going over all 4 anointments on the shields. Now this is going to be really important, guys, because I don't want you guys wasting time farming. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try out all these anointments for you guys, and we are going to see just how effective they are. Now, for those who don't know, here are the 4 anointments. So the first one we have is while sliding, build up energy that refills a portion of your shields. The second anointment is on action skill start. Activate any effects that trigger on shield break or fill. The third one is while an action skill is active, 250% of your health damage taken is returned to the attacker as shock damage. And then finally, on shield break, the next shot deals 100% shield capacity as bonus amp damage. So we are going to take all these anointments to the test. It's not really so much about what the shield does itself. We just want to see how these anointments act and what kind of benefits they can give to us, and we are going to break this down in several different trials. So I'm going to see you guys over there. The first shield we are looking at is while an action skill is active, 250% of health damage taken is returned to the attacker as shock damage. So we are going to go ahead and see just how much damage this shield can do when we take a hit with our action skill active. So we have to activate our action skill in order for this anointment to work. So you see that when the attacker is dealing damage to us, we are returning 5,596 damage back at the attacker. And as you see on Mayhem 10, that amount of damage is really not effective at all. It's barely doing any damage to these little skags, let alone if you're actually against a big boss or anything of that nature. Because it's only 250% of your actual health, it's very limited in that way. A lot of these enemies on Mayhem 10 take hundreds and hundreds of thousands of damage, so hitting them with a little bit of 5,000 shock damage is really not going to be enough to get you through Mayhem 10. Therefore, I would say this anointment I would avoid if I were you guys. The next anointment we are working with is on shield break. The next shot deals 100% shield capacity as bonus amp damage. Now we are using infiltrator since we have Zane to break our shield manually, and what we're going to do is going to shoot our Maggie with some regular damage right here. So we're doing 65,000, 65,000. So this is without the extra amp damage. So what we're going to do is break our shield manually, call off our clone so we don't get any bonuses from Donnybrook or Supersonic Man. We're going to shoot, and you guys can see we are doing 182,000 damage as amp damage. Now this is obviously based on how big your shield is going to determine how much more amp damage you get. So a character like Mose would really benefit from this because her shield can go up to really high capacities. So if you want to throw on a one-shotter shield with this anointment and do a lot of damage to bosses, this is definitely a really nice anointment to do so, especially with a character like Mose who can get a really big shield and maximize her amp damage with this anointment. So go ahead and pick this up if you plan on one-shotting bosses. Moving on to the third anointment, we are going to be looking at while sliding, build up energy that refills a portion of your shields. So what I want to see here is how much portion of my shield this actually fills up. So it could be viable if we are using a high capacity shield with characters that don't have good regen on their shields. This can be an alternative to replenish our shields. So let's go ahead and get some damage. So we're going to get completely 0. And we're using the Snowdrift, by the way, so you can see that it's not really doing too much. It gives us an extra about 1,000 extra capacity per slide. It seems like we're going to do it again. So here, go break our shield all the way down to 0. Slide. So you see that it stopped at 1,100 right over there, and then it kept going up. So that little portion is about 1,100. So all in all, I would definitely not recommend this anointment. It's actually really bad. Unfortunately, it doesn't really replenish that much of your shield. It's not something to rely on. So I would definitely avoid this anointment. So the last anointment we are looking at is on action skill start, activate any effect that triggers on shield break or fill. So it literally is only on break or fill. This doesn't include depletion bonuses. So bonuses that include like when your shield gets depleted, you gain 23% reload speed. That won't work. It's literally if your shield says on full or broken, you will get those perks. So like the shield we're looking at right here, we have 10% movement speed while shields are full, and also since it's a recharger, when it gets broken, we get to instantly fill it back up. So those are the 2 perks we should be getting with this anointment. And what we're going to do is, again, we are going to break our shield or take a little bit of damage, so we don't activate the actual property of the recharger. We're just going to take a little bit of damage, and then we're going to activate the action skill, and you guys see that it instantly refilled my shield, which is the property of a recharger, without actually fully breaking my shield. So that's really, really cool. Normally there's actually a cooldown on the recharger, so what we're going to see here is in a second if it's going to work. Nope. So this doesn't work a second time, so it still actually respects the cooldown of the recharger, which is something really interesting. So if you guys didn't notice, what happened was my shield bar didn't go all the way down, and I activated my action skill and it refilled my shield. So that means that I used the actual perk of the recharger. Now the recharger has a cooldown of 20 seconds. Within about 6 seconds I took some more damage and I activated an action skill, and it went full and back to where it was before. So you're gonna see that again. Boom, I got my health, my shield right back to full. Taking a little more damage right now. Still hasn't been 20 seconds, so it's still technically on cooldown. We're going to activate the action skill, and you see it didn't work a second time. So essentially you cannot spam this anointment on your shield, but it definitely works, so it's pretty cool. You guys can find some really cool shields with some awesome bonuses on broken or fill, and you guys can make some really, really nice builds with this. So definitely go ahead and pick yourself up this anointment. It's probably one of the best ones out of all 4. But with that being said, I hope this video was informative to you guys, and if it was, please smash that like button for your boy and subscribe to the channel for more content. I'll see you in the next one. It's your boy Skip Soldier signing out. Peace.